Hi little misfits, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do a video on that vegan teacher.
Hello everyone! Many of you woke up this morning and found out that my account was banned on TikTok. And I know many of you are jumping for joy and thinking that this is a great victory. Somehow, it makes you smile to know that an animal rights activist is being silenced on one of the platforms.
You're sure about that? Why do you think, Miss Karen?
Why does that bring you joy? I know why. Because you're feeling guilty. You know you shouldn't be eating animals.
No. Most of us aren't feeling guilty at all.
You know you shouldn't be paying to exploit them. And you cannot look in the mirror and...
But we need to eat animals as part of our human nature.
and see that in you. You're suffering from cognitive dissonance. You think you're a good person.
Pretty sure you're suffering from cognitive dissonance.
But on the other hand, you pay people to rape, torture, and murder these innocent animals.
Pretty sure that we aren't raping them.
Who never did one single thing wrong to you. So when an animal rights activist like me, a middle-aged, gray-haired woman who's 56, and who is a school teacher and a nurse, gets shot down, this somehow brings you great joy, as if you're playing a video game. But this is real life. It's not a video game. There are actual victims.
Introducing Planter. Here's the problem. Your plants keep dying.
There are actual animals who are suffering right now in ways that you know nothing about. So why is it that you don't know what's going on?
I'm pretty sure we know what's going on, but we don't care.
The biggest reason is that our school system is completely failing us. That's one.
For some people, yes, but most people, not really. Karen.
One of the reasons that I'm glad to be out of it. In our school systems, we don't encourage people to be free thinkers. We don't encourage them to do research on things that are important. One of the things I really didn't like about being a teacher is that I couldn't just trust the kids to go on the internet and look up things. I wanted to be able to let them go to see Dominion movement and the way that...
But should you really let them watch it? It could disturb them. Because they're children, after all.
These animals are treated. But I couldn't do that because I would get in trouble if they accidentally went onto a disturbing site.
It is disturbing, Karen.
I.e., the truth. What's wrong with our society that we're so
I wonder, what's wrong with you?
scared to tell kids the truth about what's going on? Well, the parents are also scared.
Pretty sure they aren't. You should really get your facts straight. Especially when you might piss off my goddess and get slapped by her or smited.
In our society right now, parents are mere children. They've never actually grown up.
Pretty sure you haven't grown up, to be honest.
They're just an older version of their kids.
You sure about that, Karen?
I learned this now because after being on TikTok and watching the amount of duets that are going on there and realizing it's horrifying how uneducated the vast majority of the population is. So of course it's normal that they would want to take somebody down who confronts all these different groups of people. See, I've never limited myself with who I talk to about how the animals are treated. I will talk to a 5-year-old, a 10-year-old, a teenager. I will talk to
But should you?
a new mom, a dad. I will talk to anybody. Teachers, principals, doctors, therapists. I will talk to grandparents. And I have.
But should you? That's the question, Karen.
I will talk to my neighbors who are walking their dogs and colleagues, because everybody needs to know what's going on. If you ever think you're not powerful, think of it this way. If a group of teenage boys can gather together behind the scenes and start attacking somebody like me, an animal rights activist, or any other, because it won't be long before they come after all the other animal rights activists.
I'm pretty sure they will most likely come after you because you're not, well, the brightest. Huh?
Then think of what that same group of kids could do if they actually fought for good in the world. You see, the problem is that they're just so mixed up. They don't actually
Pretty sure they aren't, though, Karen.
know who's good and who's evil. I mean, for some reason, they have it in their head that somebody who's defending the most innocent animals among us is a bad person.
Could you... Wait, no, you actually can't because... Well, your TikTok's shut down.
How messed up is that?
How messed up are you? I think my goddess can answer that.
Where did they get that idea? I don't know. But I can tell you that schools are not helping us to fix it. So where do we go from here? Well, first of all, animal rights activists don't stop being animal rights activists. I'm never going to quit. You can close down one account, you can close down another one, I will keep popping up. Or if you keep closing them down and eventually you've used up all of the means, I will still be in front of my house with a sign, or in a shopping center protesting, or filming other activists. I'll go back to being a reporter and talking about them, but I'll never stop. The animals are too important. They're alone. They have no voice.
No, duh. They can't talk, of course.
Chickens, the cows, the pigs, the lambs, the turkeys, they all have a right to their body integrity. They all have a right to live.
But they're not smart enough, though, like us humans.
And many of you have no idea what goes on behind closed doors. The billions of animals that are so badly mistreated, systemically, not just the occasional one, but crammed into places that are as horrible as the Nazi death camps. That needs help.
The Bachelor is back. Stream it live on ABC with YouTube TV.
This is how fast YouTube is with Brave. Notice how there's no pre-roll ads? And here's how you can...
So now what? Use all the power that you have going forward to educate yourself. Use your critical thinking skills. Go
We are, though, Karen.
and actually watch the documentaries that all of us have
No thank you.
watched. Go to watchdominion.com and don't be cowardly about it. Don't watch it in a group of people while you talk and while you try to close your eyes to what's going on. Don't mute the sound of the animals. Listen. Watch it in small bits by yourself or with a friend that you trust who is seriously interested in learning. There are many cowardly teenagers here on YouTube who have said that they watched
I'm pretty sure you're the coward.
Dominion and it was a joke. To them, they thought it was funny seeing the animals suffer like that.
Okay, here's my opinion about you, Karen. I can tell if you're lying or not. I'm an empath. Remember? Well, you might not know that. Well, and I'm not lying either. So how about you just how am I gotta talk to you?
Doesn't that seem strange to you? Doesn't that worry you to some degree?
Not really.
That psychopaths here have a voice so strong?
Not all of us are psychopaths, though.
It's not them that's the problem. It's everyone
You're the problem, Karen.
who follows them and doesn't say anything like, yo, dude, there's nothing funny about watching this mother pig in a tight and inserting it into the female. And when after me attempting to reach him and to show him that being vegan is necessary.
Okay, I'm ending this here.